Gary Russell Jr. knocks out Jhonny Gonzalez in the 4th round. This was a decent performance from Russell Jr. Gonzalez is a big puncher, but technically he's not amazing. He's improved under Nacho Berestein, but he's not technically amazing. But one problem that Gonzalez has always had is his chin. The guy has been dropped numerous times in his career and he's been knocked out before, even early in fights. So he's always had a suspect chin. Russell's a decent puncher, but he's got hand problems. Throughout Russell's fairly short career, he's always had hand trouble, and that's something that's really hindered him in a lot of fights. But he's been fairly inactive since the loss to Lomachenko. He's only had one fight, which was a 10-round fight. I think it was in December or November last year. So he's had lots of time to see to his health and maybe allow his hands to recover. He said that he's been training in 20-ounce gloves, and they do everything in 20-ounce gloves basically in the gym to try and preserve his hands. And he didn't seem to have any hand trouble in this fight. I don't know if he's taking those injections in his hands the way that Floyd does or what he's doing, but he certainly didn't seem to have any issue with his hands this time. In one of his previous fights, I remember he broke, I think, his left hand, and he used one hand for the entire fight. He literally didn't throw his left hand for the whole damn fight. I think he broke it in like the 2nd or 3rd round or something, and he went like 10 rounds with one hand. But in this fight, there was none of that. He tagged Gonzalez. I think it was in the end of the 3rd round. He tagged him with a right hook on the inside. And, you know, Jhonny Gonzalez is a big puncher, but he fought Gary Russell Jr. the wrong way. You don't want to get on the inside with Russell Jr. Russell Jr. is good on the inside. You don't want to get him on the inside because he's got incredibly quick hands and his punches are very compact and short. You don't want to mess with this guy on the inside. You want to do like Lomachenko did, keep it long and keep it moving, because if Russell Jr. does have a weakness, it's his slow foot speed. Very, very quick hands, but a little bit flat-footed, which is unusual for a guy who's clearly very athletic to be that plodding and flat-footed as he is. But that seems to be his weakness. And Lomachenko used his height and reach very well and moved around, and Gary Russell Jr. just couldn't deal with that type of lateral movement combined with the speed and skills that Lomachenko has. But Jhonny Gonzalez just gave it all to Russell Jr. on a silver platter, basically. He came forward. He was trying to box at long range, but he's so much slower than Russell Jr. Russell Jr. could see the punches coming a mile away. Jhonny Gonzalez wasn't offering much in terms of lateral movement or anything like that. So he gave everything to Russell Jr. on a silver platter. He tried boxing a little bit. When that wasn't working, he tried to come on the inside against Russell Jr. and that was suicide, man. You know, trading with a guy who's much quicker than he is, who's got a better defense than he has, and probably got a better chin than Gonzalez as well. When Gonzalez got tagged, it wasn't a good look. He was hurt badly by the right hook, and then he was dropped again in the 4th round, I think twice, and that's all she wrote. Referee stopped it after the 2nd or 3rd knockdown. I think it was the 2nd knockdown. So there you have it, people. Gary Russell Jr. is the new WBC featherweight champion. Let me know what you feel about this performance. He said he would like a rematch with Lomachenko somewhere down the line. And there's plenty of activity around these weight divisions. You know, you got all kinds of guys floating around these type of weight divisions. You got Nonito Donaire, you got Nicholas Walters, you got Lomachenko, obviously. You know, just below them, you got people like Guillermo Rigondeaux, you know, Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz. I mean, it's just so many fighters down there. You know, so many fighters. So drop your comments below. Oh, another one I mentioned, I know he's coming back down, is God, what's the guy named? The Cuban, Gamboa, Yuriorkis Gamboa. That's another one. So it's going to be stacked down in them weight divisions from super bantamweight through to super featherweight. It's, wow, there's so many potential matchups that can be made in those weight divisions. Drop your comments below. Let me know how you feel about this performance and where you think Russell Jr. should go from here on. It's your boy Hatman, I'm out.